Hey guys, Jeremy here. I know it has been a hot second since I have been online because we have moved. We are now living in Kissimmee, otherwise known as Orlando. We're in the southern part of Orlando, about 45 minutes from Disney, and been hard at work. We moved the house last weekend. We are 90% unpacked, found a couple of things we need to fix, and it's Father's Day coming up. So I wanted to jump on real quick and talk about something. I just put together a special guide. It is called the 24-hour marriage reset. And I'm really excited about it. And I want to talk about it right now because, I put the title of this video, something about what dads actually want for Father's Day. And it's not a tie cake. It's not necessarily dinner. It's not necessarily a beer. It's really about knowing that what he's doing is making an impact and that his life and his effort is noticed, appreciated, and it's impacting his family in positive ways, and they're sharing that with him. Like, those are the things that really drive men. And I want to talk a little bit about this marriage reset because there's so many men that are struggling in silence. And right now there's a lot of people posting, oh, it's, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, which I thought was in November because there's the whole Movember movement, but every month should be everybody's mental health awareness month because the stories inside your head, good, bad, or sideways, they truly do limit and control what is possible in your life. And so I want to talk to the men. I want to talk to the women who love their husbands, and they're seeing the struggle. They're seeing the difficulty sometimes between the two of them. For a lot of guys, work is easier. Achieving in the career is simple. Providing for his family, making money is great. But then when he walks in the door, the house feels quiet, right? Passion may not be there. The schedules, the deliverables, everything that needs to happen, everything that needs to be accomplished. And he doesn't know what to do, right? He doesn't want to argue and fight. He doesn't want to beg. But at the same time, his marriage isn't fulfilling. It's not meeting his needs. And he's like, well, if I go make more money, if I make everybody else happier, then somehow they will have more available to give to me. And I want to let guys know, and I want to let you ladies know, high achieving men, really all men, have this silent struggle. I don't know how to ask for what I need. In fact, I had a client recently do the 5 to Thrive for his marriage, and it felt weird to him to actually write down, here's the things that would make me thrive in these 5 areas. No one had ever asked him that question in his entire life. This is a man in his late 30s, early 40s. No one's ever asked him, what do you need to be your absolute best version of yourself? Write it down so that we can make it happen. So I want to tell you about a specific client of mine, a guy named Jason, and brilliant guy, driven, successful, positive, but his marriage was in a tough spot. Right? He described it as just nothing. They were great roommates, but the passion was gone and had been sexless for quite a while. His wife had even started sleeping in their daughter's room, right? He felt like he was constantly trying to connect with his wife, but she kept putting up walls, barriers, resistances, and he just felt like he was losing ground. And he was burned out pretending everything was going to be fine. He loved his wife. He did not want to divorce her, but he could not live in a sexless marriage, a marriage where he feels like he's just tolerated, right? He thought somehow he was broken or she was withholding, and the truth was actually a whole lot simpler and a whole lot more powerful. What Jason discovered, and what I want to share with you, is a fundamental shift. It's not about her being broken or him doing something wrong, not in the way he thought. It was about something I call outpacing, right? The masculine drive, our natural instincts are to achieve and to solve, and that inadvertently was creating a wall between them. So here's the critical insight for him to understand and for you guys to understand, right? She needs safety first, not solutions. Her feminine heart craves emotional trust. When she feels truly safe, right? Not pressured, not fixed, but deeply understood and cherished, then the mental trust opens and naturally physical intimacy flourishes. But trying to force it, trying to perform to get to a result only pushes her further away. Jason had his aha moment when he understood this. He realized his tone, not his intent, was landing wrong. And he learned a simple way to pivot, to create an invitation for connection rather than operating out of obligation. And the results They were jaw-dropping. After one conversation with me on a Sunday, he had one conversation with his wife on a Wednesday, and she came to him differently, right? She was able to be open mentally, which led to her being open emotionally, and that night it led to her being open physically. And I had a recent call with him 6 months later, and things are so much better now. They had had a thunderstorm the night before. He was out on the porch, and she came out and apologized for the kids being home. And he's like, I don't understand. What do you mean? Why you? Well, if our kids weren't here, I would totally be making love to you on this table right now. That is a wife who is not just back in the house and not just back in the sack. She's back in her heart, no longer desperate for connection. She feels so plugged in with him, she's actually pursuing him. And this wasn't months of therapy or endless arguing. It wasn't, let's sit on the couch and you talk about your problem and you talk about your problem. I didn't even work with her. I just worked with him. This was a 24-hour reset. One conversation shifted his marriage. So if you're tired of quiet, if you're tired of feeling unseen, if you're tired of the struggle and don't know where to get started, if you're ready to bring back passion, I've distilled the frameworks that I used with Jason and put it into a guide that I'm calling the 24-Hour Marriage Reset. Inside this PDF, you discover what outpacing is and how to stop it, the 3 pivotal frames that instantly shift your dynamic at home, and yes, the exact words. The simple, powerful conversation that can open her heart and bring her back to you in as little as 24 hours. So this Father's Day, I want to encourage you to give yourself and your family the ultimate gift, a marriage reunited. When your marriage is powerful and playful and sexy and fun, it bleeds into your career, it bleeds into your parenting, it bleeds into your self-worth. When you know you can rock it with your wife and the two of you are connected, it is the most amazing feeling. Knowing that you have a woman who has your back 24/7 and will fight to keep you at your highest level, it is a secret superpower that if you don't have it, I'm sorry for you. And that's why I wrote this guide. So this is one of those things. Maybe you don't need this. Maybe your marriage is amazing and it's powerful and it's playful and it's all those wonderful things. But if it's not, this guide would be great for you. Definitely share this with your friends. Let them know about it because it may be a great gift for them for Father's Day. Let's not buy more crap tools that are going to sit and gather dust in the garage. Let's not get another frickin' tie. Let's not get, here, beer around the world. It's fantastic. Love a good beer, but that's not going to change your marriage. It's going to give you that momentary hit, and then you're still back to the same drudgery every single day. This Father's Day, give yourself a marriage that is amazing. So don't let the rest of your marriage be just another fade into nothing. Reclaim your passion. I'll put the link down below. No one has to know you got it, by the way. You can just click the link. It's digitally delivered. It's emailed directly to you, so you have it right away. It'll be our little secret, okay? So you guys make it a fantastic day. Let me know what you think. And there's a page for the wives to look at. There's a page for the husbands to look at. This is something really important. I really want to get this in front of as many people as I possibly can because so many times people say there's no support for men. Nobody cares about men. Nobody worries about men's problems. That's bullshit because I've got stuff out on YouTube. I've got courses. I've got content. I've got free things. So don't let people say that lie. If anyone you see on social media says nobody cares about men, you tag me in and I will have that fight with them because I care. And I'm here to take a stand. And I need more people to join me in that. That's why I wrote this guide. It's $27, right? In the US, that's like a good dinner for one person. Okay? So make the investment, get your marriage upgraded. And if your marriage is good, but not yet great, this guide can still be fantastic for you. No fault, no blame, no guilt, no shame. Just an invitation to expand the good stuff. So that's it, guys. You make it a fantastic day. I'll see you when I see you. Peace out.